Hello everybody and welcome back to English with Rashid. In today's video I'm going to talk about some amazing news. If you are going to sit IELTS anytime soon, you are in for a treat because British Council has announced a game-changing update which is going to make your IELTS journey a lot smoother. Starting now, British Council has now officially announced single retake of any one of the 4 modules, which means whether it is listening, writing, reading or speaking. If you fail in any one of these modules and you would like to resit, you do have an option now. Instead of sitting all the 4 modules again, you can appear in that particular one module and pass. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into the details of this update and let you know how you can benefit from it and what are the conditions under which you can appear or take single retake. But before we go ahead, please do me a favor and subscribe to this channel and hit that notification bell to make sure that you don't miss out any important update. So let's get started now. Now let's check it out how you can benefit from this update. So as I said, that now you can improve your score in any one of the test skills, and this is regardless of the test type, the skill type, whether it's reading, writing, listening or speaking, be it whatever the skill, you can reset. So because of this update, IELTS becomes the only test taker which allows this improvement in one single module. Now let's have a look at how this may benefit you. The first one, of course, is that there is no risk of failing in other modules in this single retake. Like previously, if you failed in reading, you were not only to reappear in reading but also listening, writing and speaking. Probably in your second attempt you passed your reading test, but there was always a risk that you could fail in writing. But from now on that risk would be eliminated because you could reappear in only that skill that you failed in your original test. Now, second thing is that no practice required for all modules. Of course, if you're going to reset previously all 4 modules, you were going to sit and practice, so this took a lot of time. From now onwards, you will be just practicing only that particular module, which is really going to eliminate your risk of failing in that, because you will be able to concentrate on that particular skill and allocate all your resources and energy on that. So this means that there's a chance that you could perform better because of concentration, because of putting all your energy on that one module. So focus on one skill is really a great benefit. Now, second thing is that this follows the same pattern. Like in your original test, whatever pattern for the reading, writing, listening and speaking is, in your retake, the pattern would exactly stay the same. It's not going to be made any harder or easier. Like in other words, if you want to appear in reading again in the single retake, there would be same pattern of 40 questions, exactly 1 hour would be given, just same pattern, exactly no change. Now, another thing is that other scores will remain the same. Of course, if you reappear in reading, the score of listening, writing and speaking will stay the same, only your score of that particular module will be updated which you retake. Now, you can use your original score if you prefer. For example, in your second, like single retake, if you fail to improve your score, or probably if you underperform, your previous score can be used. It will stay valid. Like in writing, for example, in your single retake, you get 6.5. But in your original score, if you had achieved a band 7, you could always use your previous score. And both of these certificates will be valid, like the original one and the new one. You could use any one of them if you prefer. Now, there's only certain conditions under which this single retake is available. It's not available for all the test takers. Now, the first condition is the computer-based test. It is not available for all the test takers. Like, for example, if you appear in a paper-based test, you will not be allowed to have a single retake. It's only available for the computer-based test. Now, the second second condition is that there are only particular test centers who are offering this single retake. Not every center is offering, so you need to check it before you apply whether that test center offers that single retake option. So you need to be very careful when you apply it. And then within 60 days of the original test, you can take the single retake if you have appeared within the 60 days of your original test. Now you can book only one single retake once per full IELTS test. So this means that you cannot retake any particular module again and again. It's only one-time option, one-time facility. Like if you fail again in a single retake, you won't be allowed to retake that again, number one. Secondly, only one test module is allowed to be retaken. If you, for example, failed in 2 modules and you want to resit 2 modules, you will not be allowed. So only one single retake and only once per full IELTS test. Secondly, other condition is that so far it is not available for UKVI. It is only available for simple IELTS tests. Remember, there are different types of IELTS. One is UKVI and the other one is simple IELTS. So this facility is only available for the other simple IELTS test, not for UKVI. Now the charges, I'm sure that this is one of your concerns and it must be on your mind. What exactly are the charges? The charges are 63% of your full test. So this is going to cost you pretty much. You gotta be aware what exactly it is going to cost you. So these are the conditions under which you can take single retake, but even with these conditions, I think this is an amazing offer for those people who fail in one single test. But the problem is that those people who are just going to appear in the paper-based test and they are not good with the keyboard skills, they are going to be left out, and maybe in future this facility or the single retake option might be expanded to paper-based tests as well. So let's see until that happens. Thank you very much for watching this video. Goodbye. I'll see you in the next video.